Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and last episode we added the new animations and now we have some, I will show you, shuddering happening here when we are ADSing and stuff like that. So let's fix that, and let's also fix some other things. So yeah, let's get started. First we want to go to the PP first person character. Let's open it. Now we want to go to the, I will actually close this, that I don't need. Okay, so now let's go to the event graph and let's find our ADS function, which is here. Now we want to create a new variable. Let's call it can sway, like that. And let's make it true as default, like that. Now let's set it here on the ADS. Actually, we have to first move this. Let's move this, get relative transform to here in the middle. Now we can get these ADS things. Let's unselect that and move this further here. Sorry, here. Now we can set the can sway here on the unADS. Also, let's copy Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Let's set it here on the ADS, like that. Now, here on the ADS timeline finished, we want to set it back to true, like that. Let's compile and save. Let's see. Okay, it still does that. Now we have to go to the weapon sway function. Okay, let's go to the weapon sway. Where can we find it? Weapon sway. Let's open it. And now let's go here to the top. And what we want to do here now is we want to want to actually first move this further right. Now we want to cut these links. We want to recombine this target, and we want to get a select node. Okay, like this. Now we want to get the variable can sway, and we want to connect it to the index. Okay, and now the true, we want to split it, and we want to connect this upper one to the true y, like that. And let's actually align it like that. And this bottom one, we want to connect it to the z. Okay, and let's move this relative rotation here. We want to connect it to the false. So like that. And we want to align it again, and also this. Okay, now let's compile and save. And let's go to test. Okay, so now if we ADS, it should be pretty good. Now let's go to the weapon, character sway, and let's make it better also. So character sway here. Okay, I think we have to do some changes here. So yeah, what we want to do here now is we want to move this and all these, including this hand mesh set relative rotation. Let's move all these here. So now we get more space. So now what we want to do here, we want to cut these links, and we want to, also cut that. We want to recombine, and now we want to get the R interp 2 from this. Okay, and from the delta time, let's get world delta seconds, like that. And now we want to cut these links also. actually, we don't want to cut this link. We want to copy this hand smash and relative rotation. Let's paste it to here, and let's recombine this. Let's connect it to current. Like that. Let's align them. Okay. Next thing we want to do, we want to move this here more down. Let's split this target. Now let's get from the set value here to the set. Okay, and let's move this a little bit more like that. Okay, now what we want to do here, we actually want to delete this is reloading changing like that, and also this top one here. Let's connect this to the plus like that, and let's move this further up. Let's see, like that. Okay, and now these values, I want to change this. So I want to divide with 500 and divide with minus 5,000, like that. Okay. And then what I want to do from this plus, I want to clamp it. Clamp float. And what I want to clamp it with, now we have to actually move this further down. Move it back soon, but let's leave it there now. And I want to clamp it with the values that I get from FPS Mesh Transform ADS. So this one, and let's split it. Also, let's split the rotation. Okay. I want to get from the X, and I want minus, and also get from the X, and I want the plus, like that. Let's connect the minus to the min and plus to the max. Like that. So, actually, I will do like that, and also, how can we do this? Let's take all these and deselect that, and that. Let's give us more space. Okay, like that. Now it looks better. So, now we want to connect this value to the X roll value here. Okay, and now these values that we have here, we want to get from the minus, and we want to get a select node like this. And what we want to select with is we want to get is ADS, get it here, and we want to get a not boolean. So if we are not ADSing, then we want to use the value 1. And if we are ADSing, we want to use the value 0.3. Okay, now let's compile and save all just to be sure. Now let's also connect this return value to the plus, like that. Okay, I will align these a little bit better. Okay, so like that. Now let's go to here to the bottom part. Here we also have to do some changes. We can actually delete both of these, select floats, like that. And we want to delete that. So now we have only this. We want to change this to minus 500. Now we want to copy this node up here and connect to the dot. Here we want to... Actually, we don't want to do anything yet. We only need this one. Sorry about that. Now we want to connect this to the plus. Like that, and let's align them. Okay. And now we also... Let's actually... I would like to move this to here with those guys, but I will actually have to add a reroute here before. Okay, so like that. Okay, now we're getting from the Y value. I will actually move this like that. So we're getting from the Y value. The next thing we want to do here is, why did I do this? Oh, sorry. Let's delete that link and let's move this to there. Sorry, I'm stupid. Let's connect from the from here, from the Y here. Okay, now we want to clamp it, and we want to clamp it with, let's get the clamp float like that, connect it to here, or move it to here. This is annoying. Now let's align all these once more. And now what we want to clamp it with, we want to get these nodes again, paste them here, like that. Now we want to just change these to the Y. So let's keep the control pressed and left click so we can move both of them like that. Okay. And actually let's move them like this. Okay. Now let's connect the minus to the min and plus to the max. Now let's check if these are aligned. Let's actually move them like that. Now we want to get from here, from this select, we want to connect to the minus and to the plus. Easy as that. Check and move these a little bit like that. Okay, and we can now get all this code from here, from the bottom, closer to the up, like that. Now we want to connect this clamp to the target Y. Okay, now we want to, or need to add some code to the interrupt speed. So let's add a select node here. And now from here we want to is reloading changing like that. Connect it to here. If we are, we want to set this to 1.5. And if we're not, we want to get another select node. And here we want to check if we are ADSing. So it's ADS. Okay. And if we are ADSing, let's set it to 6. And if you're not, let's set it to 8. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do, we actually want to get from here this FPS mesh transform ADS rotation and these two nodes plus and minus. Let's copy all this. Let's go to here. Now we want to delete both of these and we want to paste the code that we just created. And we want to copy, connect this X to here to the plus like that. And now we want to get the plus and connect it to the here minus 500. Now let's add some reroutes. Now let's move all this code further down so it aligns with the other code. So I think it's around there. Okay. And now here we have to just add a clamp. So let's clamp this value. Clamp float minus to min and max to max. Okay. And here also let's set minus to 1 and max to 1. And now let's connect this value to the target over there. And yeah, I think everything is pretty much set here. So let's compile and save. And what we did here is we just adjusted a little bit these values. And we did so because before, when we were reloading and when we were moving to the right or the left, the weapon would, or actually the hands mesh would be rotating like if you would have some weapon that reloads for like 10 seconds, we would be rotating for the whole 10 seconds, so the mesh would be fucked up after 10 seconds. So now we fixed that. And also we made this work, I don't know, somehow smoother. I adjusted this for like 2 hours and I got it working really nicely. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired, so I'm not good at explaining things right now, but yeah, let's go and see how everything works. So okay, now we have already some glitches. That's not good. How can that be? Okay, how can that be? What did I do incorrectly here? I think it should be here. And I don't know what I did. Oh, now I know. Let's go here. We want to split this location and we want to move this rotation X. Control and left click to the location X like that. And let's recombine that rotation and move this down. Okay, let's try again. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay, but the gun is rotating the wrong direction. So let's check that also. So it should be here, the code, I think. Minus 500. And also here is 500 and minus 5000. Okay, now I know. I have got a select float node here. Let's actually change these. So we want to connect the A to the B and B to the A. Okay, like that. Now it's looking better. Let's try again. Let's get this weapon because we can see better. Now if we ADS to move left, yeah, it's working pretty nicely. Okay, everything's working. This is working. Normally is working the weapons characters way. And now if we reload, let's see. The weapon won't turn more than this amount. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think everything was working correctly. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe. I noticed that only like 55% of you guys have subscribed to me, so I would like appreciate a lot if you click that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. It would help me a lot. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one.